a stellar, stunning state visit to the United States. Imelda was invited as a guest of honor for the opening of Lincoln Center in New York City. And perhaps it was there at Lincoln Center, being the first ever guest of the American state, watching the first ever performance there, sitting next to former First Lady Lady Bird Johnson, looking at the chandeliers disappearing into the ceiling, and perhaps Imelda took a look at all of the glamour that surrounded her, and she said, "You know, I think we can do this at home." And so Imelda would rush back to Manila, and she pulled out money from land reform. Yes, she did. And Imelda pumped into a project called the Sanctuary of the Philippine Soul, the cultural center of the Philippines. Now, the original idea that our national artist for architecture, Leandro Locsin, the man who designed every building on the CCP complex except for the last two, what he wanted for our national theater was for it to be more accessible to the Filipino people, literally. That entrance was not supposed to be so high. But since Imelda wanting this building completed in 2 years, okay, that was quite a big challenge back then, and on reclaimed land. So what Leandro did to solve the problem was that he pushed the piles in deeper, he threw the volume up higher, and he added a driveway. And that driveway would create a much more dramatic silhouette for our National Theater, that of an abstracted travertine volume floating above a reflecting pond. But that driveway would also be Imelda's first betrayal to the Filipino. Because remember, Imelda built the CCP for the common man. So that every Filipino, no matter what social class you're from, can appreciate world-class arts and culture without having to leave the country. But check it out, if you're ever going to enter the main theater of the CCP, not only do you need a car to enter it, but you need a car and a driver. Because there is no parking lot on the top of the ramp of the CCP. Proving to everybody who Imelda really made the CCP for, since I'm not going to be accepted by Filipino high society, then I'll just make my own high society. And here are pictures of the CCP on opening night. The main theater of the cultural center of the Philippines, with walls made of hardwood called nana, and a tapestry curtain done by national artists for painting H. Aracampo, entitled Genesis. The main lobby of the cultural center of the Philippines, with floors made of marble from the province of Romblon, and chandeliers made of seashells mixed with Swarovski crystals, done by Palay Lamps of Makati.